Making $4,000 in about 10 minutes on this gold futures trade is probably one of the best trades that I've been able to take in a while. And this shows the power of trading in a session and waiting for price to give you volume. Now, this was a trade that came in on the US session. So we're looking here on the chart, on the 5 minute time frame, looking at the gold futures. Now, I was actually trying to take some longs down here, but I closed at break even just because price was pretty choppy, anticipating the price was going to come and run this liquidity from this previous daily high on Friday. Now, if we take a look at the daily, I was basically buying price when we were trading back down in these regions up into Friday's high, when this was creating a beautiful bottom wick and about to have that nice flip. Now, on the hourly time frame, we saw gold close with some beautiful volume after bouncing off this previous support, breaking above this resistance. Now, as soon as I saw price close above that resistance, I waited for that volume to come back in before I re-entered. I then went down to the 15-minute time frame and I was waiting for some intraday liquidity grabs. Now, what do I mean by intraday liquidity grabs? What I basically mean is price coming to grab a previous high or low before having the next real move. So price closed very strong on the 15-minute time frame. Now, as the next 15-minute candle is going to open, price needs to come and create a bottom wick before sustaining that move to push higher. That's how wicks are formed. And I like to jump in the bottom wicks, anticipating that the candle is going to flip bullish. I waited for price to come down and liquidate that low on the 15-minute time frame. So you guys can see here on the 5 minute, we have that low there. So price closed above this resistance, came back down. Now price closed very bearish. Now, did I get scared when price closed very bearish right at my level? Absolutely not. Price closing bearish right at my level shows that there is volume in the markets coming into where I want to look to execute a trade. And this is what I want. This is what we want, right? We need volume. We need volume in the markets to be able to take these trades and run them even higher. There's no point jumping in a trade. You can have the best technicals, but if you don't have the volume, you can just sit in price action. But we had some amazing volume here. Price had liquidated this previous 15-minute low. And as soon as this candle closed back above this resistance, I was like, okay, cool, amazing. The price has just closed incredibly bearish and then closed doji. If that was true bearish momentum, why wouldn't we sustain that move down? Because the 15-minute is still overall bullish. The overall trend is bullish. So that's where I want to be taking price back up into that daily high. Now, the way that I was able to enter this position is I didn't just market execute the second that that candle closed. I waited for this candle here to push down, give me a bottom wick. And as price was creating that bottom wick, I had a buy stop on the break of the high. I was like, you know, if we keep pushing lower, that's fine. I don't get tagged. But if price can re-break its high and push up with some good volume, I'm going to get tagged in my buy stop and have some good momentum. And my stop loss was just below this previous low, sitting around 12 points. So I was trading around 9 contracts on this position. I'll post up the screenshot of the profits just so you guys can see the play on my Topstep account. And then price tagged us in and we moved very well. Now, after this 15 re-broke the highs, I took off risk straight away and we ran into, a nice 18-point move. And I was about to secure some partials and I was like, you know what? We've broken above the high. Price is closing with nice bullish momentum. Why am I closing? Then I said to myself that, these are things that I'm just thinking about, and these are things that you guys will think about as traders, is I wanted to close because I liked the look of the money. Well, I don't fucking trade like that. So I was like, don't be an idiot. Hold on to the trade up until your overall daily target, which was this high up here. So as that 5-minute then reflipped bullish, this pushed up within about the first minute of the candles. I secured about 38 pips on this position. As price rebroke these highs, we came into my daily liquidity region. And as price started to reject, I was very happy with that play. And rather than just closing full because I like the look of the move, I was like, you know what? Let me just trail an aggressive stop. So I trailed an aggressive stop, locking in 38 points. And that was me done on gold in 10 minutes, playing gold futures in the US session. Now, this is the importance of a good plan, waiting for volume and waiting for intraday liquidity grabs and then following momentum on the overall bias of the instrument that you are trading. Now, amazing position, very happy with the play. Execution was perfect. The trade management was perfect. Could I have held runners a little bit longer? Yes, but I personally don't trade that late into the New York session. This for me, New York Open is around 11 p.m. Brisbane time. So I'm pretty much done within the first hour to 2 hours of the US session because Asia and London is usually my sweet spot. So when I caught this position, I was like, cool, amazing. Let me close the charts and go sleep like a baby. Just kidding. I was actually, funnily enough, incredibly stressed after taking this trade. I have no idea why. It was like, one of the best trading days I've had in the past month. I made $4,000 in like 10 minutes, but yeah, after that trade, you know, you think I'd be, you know, shouting, cheering. But yeah, I was incredibly stressed, watched the film with my girlfriend, and then went to bed. And that's the way you have to trade. Neutral. You don't celebrate the wins, you don't celebrate the losses. It's all part of the game. So I hope you guys did enjoy this quick little breakdown. If you have any questions or you want to watch me trade live, I trade live in the London session in the community every single day. So I hope to see you guys there.